was the biggest in the Commonwealth because you had as many lead bulls over at the showground, and the beautiful Glen Innes showground with magnificent trees. It was a really, really special place to be seen. It was the high point of the breed, and it was 4 days of show and sale. And these pens would be absolutely full of bulls. We've had studs sell at Glen Innes that have come up from South Australia, Victoria, or Queensland. I'm not sure that anyone's ever come from Western Australia to Glen Innes, but most studs would have started their careers here at Glen Innes. This is the best place because you've got to start somewhere as a young vendor or as a new stud. Glen Innes has been open door with welcome arms to anyone, always been nurturing of that situation. The sale was a barometer for the beef industry in the 80s, I think. It gave an overview of how things were progressing within the beef industry. It was the place to be seen, it was the place to sell at. Everyone came to Glen Innes. We were the first committee to integrate the horn and the pole, selling through the ring together, being judged together. We integrated the trophies, and it was a difficult time for some of the vendors, and it was a difficult time for some of the sponsors because it was a new process. It was a new thing to get their heads around, and you got to do it slowly. So over a period of time, it came together beautifully. Getting everyone working together and to be able to turn it around, to come back, to be the leader of integration. And we've had some wonderful support from some fabulous people who've really encouraged us to move forward as a committee and as vendors.
People often ask me about Glen Innes, and I tell them that Glen Innes was in a dinner suit when Dubbo was in short pants. And I qualify this by saying that Glen Innes has got a lot of history, and then we came here to sell in about 84. There was some 796 bulls in that catalogue, both horned and pole. The horn sale ran Monday, Tuesday, and the pole sale was Wednesday, Thursday, always held in September. And they were just a magic lot of cattle. The lead section in both breeds were held over at the showgrounds. There was about 70 bulls out of each catalogue that were shown and sold up at the showgrounds. And the quality of those bulls in those days and the stud size that came out of Glen Innes was incredible. There was a tremendous amount of bulls from the Glen Innes sale to win into studs. The top price pole bull I know through the ring, unled bull at one stage was $28,000. We saw a vendor, Tom Bell, at that stage, I think for his whole draft of bulls that year averaged some $13,000, and I'm going back here into the late 80s, 90s, and when you put that in today's perspective, that was a fair bit of money. Glen Innes breeders or New England breeders have always liked a lot of quality. They've always looked for very soft cattle here, and some with a bit more white, I suppose. Being a Queensland breeder, we probably breed our cattle a little redder, so we always brought our softer bulls to Glen Innes. We back a few years ago, actually I was chairman at the time, and we put we amalgamated the sale, the horns and the poles, and I think this has done a big thing for the continuation of Glen Innes. As a Hereford breed, I think we've got a big future ahead of us, Kim, with our branded product, and other breeds are starting to look for more and more MSA compliance. You've got the industry in the north that are looking for more flatbacks, and I think the Hereford breed has got a big part to play in the future of the cattle industry.
It's going to be tough, but I think this one. I think if we keep working at it, this will work. I think we're gaining ground. The Hereford breed is going ahead, I'm sure, especially with these branded beef now, and we need these multi-vendor sales for the smaller breeder, because people can come along and find different types of bulls where if they go just to a on-property sale, there's more than one type of bull there. But I would also like to add that most of the on-property sales around here did start at Glen Innes, and the very few studs in southern Queensland, New South Wales and this edge to Victoria that haven't had something to do with Glen Innes in either selling or buying here over the 70 years.
Plenty meat on him, plenty of bone under him.